Here's my commentary on improving your social network. Let's say they got the wrong impression of you. If that happens, they turn you off, cut you out of their life, don't return your phone calls, text messages, emails, and whatnot. You said something they took the wrong way, especially in a restricted form of communication like email or text. Well, a lot of times it's their fault for not giving you a second chance or a chance to explain what you meant or for you to explain to them what they understood or felt. I'm done feeling guilty and remorseful for those who think I done them wrong or that I'm not worth their time. Friendship or relationship is a two-way street, and it's too exhausting to go all the way when there's no return. Do yourself a favor and try as reasonably as possible to get them to talk to you. Sometimes it's the hardest thing because they think they know all about you, and that's not the case. If that's the case, then move on to someone who's more mature and open-minded. Life is short enough. Do not waste your time with posers. True friends do not desert one another. They celebrate the positives in your life while being there through the difficult and offering the ear, shoulder, sounding board, or wherever it is you may need. The operative word being is there. There are many of us that would be grateful to add another gentle soul to our network, circles, crew, or wherever it is you call your group. Never blame yourself for the ignorance and arrogance of others. I won't let it worry me if people in my network don't respond to me. I do get busy with my job and school and don't get a lot of time to talk to them, and time flies. When I do try to reach them and they don't respond, then I don't need to worry about it. You know, stuff happens. Life goes on. We all have our own issues. I try to reach my friends to let them know that I'm not ignoring them, but I'm not going to worry if they don't do the same. There are so many people I can talk to. It used to bother me to know that they just didn't seem to care as much about me as I did about them. It took a while for me to learn that I just need to forget about them caring when all along they really didn't care. No matter how many times they said that we're still friends or blah, 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 I started to get tired of being the one to always call and check up on them, and when in return they never check up on me. Now some of them have, but only because their other friends were too busy to hang out with them, and I was the last one on their list. We get upset with our so-called friends who do that to us, but you just have to move on the best way possible. Really focus on yourself and those who care about you. Enjoy life instead of caring for those who don't care about you. I basically waste too much time wondering why. If they care enough, then they would not do it, or at least explain what I did to deserve it. Sometimes we wonder how we could be so close to our friends and all of a sudden fall apart, and later begin to believe that they had more going on for themselves in other locations, better relationships, etc. But people who love and care about you don't ignore you. And the hardest part of all is letting go, but forming new close relationships. Don't create waves just because they are. Just go with the flow. God will always bring you someone who truly loves you, values you, and respects you. Finally, I'd just like to say, don't feel bad about yourself over someone else's foolishness. If they don't care about you, then simply move on, because you're better than that. Those who are privileged to be in your life, who love and accept you for you, those are the ones that you should truly love and cherish. I'm True Armstrong. I'll be back with KBS News in just a moment, and Strawberry Letter. Keep it right here on KABS.